Hi, my name is Deborah, but you can call me Debbie. Most of my friends call me that. I'm a marketing professional. I have my own marketing outfit called Phenomenal Experience Marketing Solutions. I also am a trainer. I train people on etiquettes and how to behave when they see customers. On the side, I drive, and by that I mean I also do a little bit of Ubering and Taxify. I do that majorly because I think I'm very adventurous. I want to meet people, take things off my mind, and just go out and see everyday people, basically. First and foremost, I love driving, and situations of life got me to a position whereby, of course, bills have to be paid and stuff like that. So I'm always someone who goes back to the drawing board to check what works. Okay, at that point in time, I'd lost my job. Nothing was forthcoming. All the individual jobs that I used to do, that I knew to do one-on-one, the marketing stuff was not coming in. I told myself, okay, so what can I do? I can drive, but I can't go to the bus stop and start hailing people. What should you? There's no way that's going to work, you know. At the time, I had no idea what Uber or Bolt was. So someone in church mentioned it to me that, Debs, what's going on now? Your vehicle, it's very captivating. Use it and do Uber now. I was like, Uber? What's that? Is there a new slang in town? So the guy now told me to go Google it. And me, anything that will bring money, guy, I did run now. So I went to check what it was all about. I found out that all you have to do is drive. I'm like, drive, just drive. Oh Lord. You have to have an amiable personality. You agree with me that I have an amiable personality? Yeah. So I just told myself, let's go there. I went for the training. I was told, I didn't even know how much they make, but the fact that you can go out, drive, provide service for a certain amount of money and come back, that works for me. So I went to the office and I applied. You have to actually apply. It's not like come and do. It's not free like that though. So I applied, and I was called for an interview, and subsequently I passed. I think years of experience of driving also matters. So then subsequently I started driving. So the first day that I was going to drive, I was like very scared. I won't lie to you. I didn't just Shazam into it. Nah, I was very scared. I had anxiety because nobody has ever been in my car apart from my immediate family and my dog. So I was wondering, didn't make me laugh. So I was wondering, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and strangers will be entering my vehicle. This is gonna be. But I summoned up courage, and the first person I picked was so intrigued by the fact that I'm a woman and I'm working, and he actually took me into a commissioner's office. And you know, the reason why I ended up in the office was because he told them, oh, a lady Uber driver brought me, and they were like, no ways. He said, yes ways, she's waiting downstairs. I actually told her that you will not believe me, that you have to come in person. And then I said, okay, go and call her. And now came upstairs. I met with the guy. I can't remember his name, I'm sorry, but that was some eons ago, and subsequently I just rode with it. Yeah. Okay, for Uber, that'll be like 4 years in and out. You know, when I'm not working or doing anything, I go back to it, or if there's space. Then for Taxify, 3.5 years. Now they both have their good and bad parts, but Uber is a bit better in terms of driver partner, what do you call this, the driver partner welfare, because if a rider reports you to Uber will call you. They will send you a mail that somebody said XYZ, you will have an idea of who reported you, and you have an opportunity to present yourself and say, this is the reason why I did XYZ. And at the end of the day, they form the justice system that, okay, what you did is wrong, or call and apologize. It's justified, it's balanced. But you see, Mr. Bolt, oh Lord, it's sledgehammer. They don't even call the drivers to ask what is happening, what happened. If you make a mistake, somebody makes some noise about you, you get the flag for it. Although these days, because a lot of drivers are now making it an issue, they tend to listen, but they will still block you first. Then you go back and then do the explanation with an email and calls and everything, and they will block you if you are lucky, you know. But in terms of welfare, Uber is more favorably disposed to you. But in terms of making money, Bolt is the way to go. I haven't had any experience, but some of my male or female drivers have, because we have a WhatsApp group and people come there to just come and talk and discuss and let loose, let steam, make fun, you know, just to bear the work for the day. You know, I've heard of ladies being sexually harassed, especially in the north. You know, I don't want to, it's graphic. Then some of the guys in Lagos here, I don't know whether I should say they're even having it good safe, because sometimes they'll get text messages from babes. They'll say, I don't have money, but I have you can fill in the blanks. So I don't know whether they're obliged or not, you know. And we actually see some who go outright and refuse and be like, I don't want, I want my money, you know. So in terms of other forms of harassment, you've had ladies harassing ladies who will like, because they're a lady, and you know, ladies are light poles, you know, when they touch. I've actually had one that beat up somebody else. It was that bad, but the driver beat up. The driver beat up because someone called her names and said maybe a generation will remain driver. And this is a lawyer. She's a full-blown lawyer. She knows her onions. She's a realtor. She has more money than the person that picked the cab, but this one opened mouth and felt because she was a driver that they can talk. The girl went to remove her wig, put it in the car. She said she removed all her nails. All her nails are stick on, it's not filed in. She just removed her nails, removed her wristwatch, removed her shoes, and she came back and beat the living daylights. Not that we condone it in our group eventually, but most of us enjoyed it because some people need the spanking. Yeah. It comes with the territory. I mean, you never know or plan when cars can give you issues, and cars don't write letters and say, you see, on the 16th of December, I need to go to my doctor. They don't do that. They just kaput. But if you're a good driver, to an extent, you have an idea of the kind of car you're driving in, because you're supposed to be in sync with your car. So if your car is having, say, battery issues now, you should know that jumper cables should not be far from you. Battery charger money, you must always have it, and God bless you, you don't wait till night and at the end of the day get stranded where you can't get a battery charger, so you have to close early from work, and it means when you're working, your car has to be running and you'll be burning fuel. So other issues that usually crop up as a result of mostly bad roads, you know, you can go into a road that you did not know before, that you're not familiar with, and your car can end up being damaged coming out. You may puncture a tire, you may puncture what's it called, your radiator. I've had an issue whereby rain was falling and I wanted to take a shortcut. That shortcut has always worked for me when there was no rain. That day it rained and it was flooded. When I moved through the flood, I didn't know that it had punctured my radiator and I came out with overheating car. So those things are things you don't see, but you learn. You learn and you quickly know how to work your car, especially if you know that your car is not cha-cha. some people park their cars once it's raining. They don't want wahala, especially because of exchange rates and everything. So car challenges comes with the territory, but you have to be like half a mechanic, so that when the roadside one comes, you know what the person is talking about. Be like, hey, God, calm down. This one is what is wrong with the car. Let's go there. Just tell me what it is and let me move, you know. So, and then Calvary always comes within the group. If you post a post, I'm in XYZ place, please, I need help. My XYZ is something like this is wrong with my car, or XYZ is wrong with my car. Who knows a good mechanic that can recommend, or who can come to my rescue? So we've had people leave their homes to come to the aid of fellow drivers while they're in distress. So it depends. The first one that I would say that I had, you know, I was having a nice time and I was making money. I was thanking my God. I always remember to thank God when I'm making money, because it's Him that gives us the strength to make money. And from nowhere, this car came and hit me. This happened barely 2 weeks ago. I had an accident and the whole right side of my vehicle was a write-off. I was supersonically upset. I was upset because I lost the tire, handles of my door handles were off, the what's it called, the mirror, side mirror was off, and I was with a rider. So you can imagine the shock. In fact, the shock is still in me. Every time I'm driving now, I do 360 degrees. I look like, don't come and jam me, I'm warning you, just let me be going my own JJ, you know. So it's a loss to me, because for 2 weeks I had to sit at home trying to fix my car, getting insurance to pay for the damage. Eventually they came through, and I had to stop work that day. It affected me because I had my projections, I had things that I wanted to do, I had timing that I wanted to work to, but because of that I had to cut off, you know. That was with my new car. Now with the old car, the craziest one was when I just newly left the mechanic's place. You know, you leave the mechanic's place with the mind of, okay, at least before another issue will come up, it will be like 2 weeks time, and I'd spent like 60k on the car, so it is not yam. And I took some people from, I think, Aja. I was going towards Abidjan, and all of a sudden the car started wobbling. Okay, I was like, guy, all my cars have names. So that one is Pushan. No, that one is my hustle car, not the Pushan. That one is my hustle car. So I said, hustle, what's up now? Waiting day, you just come up for hospital. Don't tell me say you belly don't dey worry you again, you know. So I now had to park. The people that I picked, they paid and they left. Apparently I was able to take them to where they were. So I now called my mech. Excuse you, I have just left you like 2 days ago. This car is giving me headache. The guy said, come back to Aja. I'm like, boy, we're all right. Who's going to pay my fuel from where I am in Abidjan back to Aja for him to now check what was wrong with the car? My mind said, be going. I said, Abi, should I even carry a rider? I said, my mind said, be going. You should like money. I started driving. When I now got back to Aja, where he helped me to fix the car, he looked at the vehicle. He said, what happened to the tire? I said, well, I had a flat tire yesterday. He just took a spanner and just tightened the car. That was me that was grumbling. I took the car. Do you know, boy, how far Abidjan is from? The tire could have flown off out of the car. That was so crazy. It shook me. I started thanking God, because on my way back, my mind was saying, be thanking God. I was like, God, I thank you, but I don't understand what to say. You know, but those expenses still came. Thank you. Father, I thank you. But when I now saw that guy had to use the spanner to fix the car and it was as good as you, I was back on the road. Hey, Jesus! I remembered I spent like 120 the night. I mean, I be speed racer. Don't forget, when I don't have riders in my car, I speed, especially when I'm on my way home. I was like, what if while I was speeding, the tires went off? Lesson, don't ever use that vulcanizer again. So those are the two crazies. Just go for it. One, it's dignifying. There's dignity in labor. I used to tell myself, Debbie, let's Uber to scuba. What does that mean? Scooping up the money and putting it, no matter how small it is, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. I've been able to do a lot of things with some of the money I've made from this work, and it fills in your time. If you keep going to your parents, your friends and everything, that will give you money. Yeah, they will help you, but for how long? It makes you independent. And because you're a female, I don't know why, but me, I'm favored, you know. Yesterday, somebody still dashed me 5k without nothing. They didn't ask to be my boyfriend. Nothing. You understand? People will want to encourage you as a woman. They'll be like, you're a woman and you're doing this job. How are you doing it? How are you coping? You're working this late. Go home, oh. Like as if they're my father. But I appreciate it. You know, it shows we still have caring men out there. So just go for it. Take away any fear, because fear will not let you even leave your room, talk less of your house. Take away the fear, face it, enjoy it. For me, I think it's even therapeutic. Some people will come into my car and they will talk. I'll just listen. And some people sometimes will come in, I'll be the one talking. It's therapeutic for me, because with time you find out that all life's wahala, you take it out of your mind and you exchange a lot of ideas, ideologies. People want to know whether it's working or not working. Sometimes I'm even a consultant and I do it for free. I'm happy to consult my marketing experience. Sometimes businesses do come from it also. You know, when I tell them I'm a marketer, can you do this, can you do that for us? I've done training for people from this place. I've done a little bit of marketing from this place. So if you know you know how to drive, you can stay for long driving, and you have amiable personality, I'll say go for it. There's no two ways about it. You enjoy it, and it won't stress you once you are cashing in. Hi guys, my name is Deborah. You can call me Debbie or Sparky Debs, and this is Babes on Wheels. Don't miss it.